What's up, everybody? I'm Kendal,
I'm Judy.
and this is Next Play. This is episode 6, and we have a special guest for Super Bowl week. And it's a special guest because he's my former teammate. I played 3 years with him and with the Las Vegas Raiders, and we've kind of kept in contact ever since. And it's one of my really good friends I was a teammate with. So, Johnathan Hankins, I appreciate you having on for us, man.
Oh, thanks for having me. Thanks for having me.
I appreciate it. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I appreciate it. We got a few questions to ask you. I know it's Super Bowl week. You know, you're in the Super Bowl. It's dope to see that just because I kind of know like the trajectory of your career and how things went. You started in New York and then went to the Colts and then went to the Raiders and then like kind of towards the end, you was just like, man, I remember we had conversations when we was working out in Vegas and you were like, man, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna play. You ended up playing like 4 or 5 more years. I retired before you. That's crazy. But no, it's cool. How you feeling about it?
I feel good about it. Obviously it was like a medical retirement. I ain't really put it out there if I was planning on retiring or not. I'm still trying to figure out when my agent gonna, allow me to, put that out. But obviously getting the back surgery, felt a lot better. Still doing my rehab, my therapy, and really just enjoying time with the family. That's been great. And finally being able to move in our house that took about 3 years to build. So I think one thing I always had that I think about is just, staying patient. Sometimes things doesn't happen when you want them to happen, or obviously not being able to play this year was a little tough, but going through this whole year, New Year's just passed and being able to, finally move into the house, get the kids settled in the process of it all, I was a bit frustrated, but to finally be in here and, be settled down. And I feel like it happened at the right time. So just, I was trying to tell my wife have some patience on it because we was trying to tell her to hurry up. And
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to, have patience and let things kind of play out. And for things, for however it plays out and how it happens. But at this moment right now, I'm definitely grateful and happy where I'm at right now.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, your boys in the Super Bowl, like that's probably that's a dope feeling. Obviously, I wouldn't know anything about that, but
yeah,
just to see that and kind of see how things were going, it's kind of rewarding, I guess, for you to kind of see that. So, and now you get to spend time with your family. I know you got two beautiful kids.
Yeah.
Any more? You
No. I think that might be it. Master said we might have to wait 10 years. I said you want to wait 10 years to have another. That don't make sense. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I think she need a little break from having two. So I kind of give her that. But it's pretty cool. Just watching them throughout the year, and just to say that I think they were going to play as well as they did. I knew we were going to be good on the defensive side, but the offensive side definitely shocked me and surprised me. But to just watch them play throughout the course of the season, it was a thrill to seeing a lot of young guys, playing well and being a big part of the team's success was huge and nice. But was able to go to the first playoff game, but I went to the last one. That was pretty dope experience. It kind of felt like I was just gone for a little bit, the way, coming back to the team, talking to everybody, just their appreciation of me, coming back and being there for the game. It was pretty cool. And it's kind of hard to like be away and kind of still be in that brotherly like coolness, because you obviously ain't going through those tough days, those tough grinds. But it was pretty cool when I walked through the door. It just kind of felt like it was just another day, and I was back on the team. But no, it's definitely nice to see it. Nice to see them boys get to the Super Bowl. So now all we gotta do is finish it, and it's gonna be a great week. So that's one reason why we're going down there. But the other reason is, we spent, me and you, we spent a little bit of time in Oakland, and that state, that city is like home, like my second or third home, I would say. So it's always a good feeling to go back to the Bay.
Yeah. This is not your first Super Bowl either.
No, this is first Super Bowl.
Wait, I thought you were part of the Giants when they went.
No, that was after they drafted me. They won it like a year prior to.
Oh.
So yeah, and then it was the same thing at Ohio State. After I left, they won the championship in 2 years. I'm like, what's up with this, man? Like,
it's me, man. It's me.
Like, God, I know you want me to win when I work so hard, man. Let me get something, man.
Yeah, man, that's tough.
That is tough.
But, it's cool. It's fine, man. I'm so blessed and grateful. You know, it's hard to be mad about anything. Obviously, being home and just dealing with your average day things. But sometimes you just gotta like breathe and just be like,
it's a blessing.
No, it is. It is.
Yeah, no, I know. Some of the time that we spent, obviously, it wasn't all just about football and stuff like that. You got stuff going on as far as you got businesses, you have, you got investments and stuff like that. I want to talk about a little bit about how you kind of got into just investing. Like who would you talk to at first? Like, were you a rookie when you first got into it? Like, how'd that go about?
So I always been interested in like investing. Sorry, Dad keep calling. But it really didn't like pick up until before the Raiders was getting ready to move to Vegas, and Judy and there was like the first agency group or realtor group that messaged me, and that story was kind of crazy because I think I messaged them and told them they could come out. And they was just kind of introducing themselves, and I think at the time I was at work and Massa was at the house, and I think Massa met them. I completely forgot they were coming, but thank God she was at the house. And they came out, introduced me, kind of just talking about Vegas. A wonderful opportunity. The team is coming there, and just the opportunities and investing in Las Vegas. Kind of fast forward today, I would never knew Vegas would have been this big sports town. But when we first got there, they helped me find my first property. Made some good money on it and was able to buy, I think, 2 more properties or maybe in a piece of land. So really just connecting with Judy, and I guess I can't say the other person because, it's a little rift there.
We don't want to go there.
Yeah, but having her and Morris, they definitely, helped grow my real estate portfolio. Any questions or answers that I needed, they answered them, and they're definitely a big huge part of my life for setting me up for football, for life after football, and just constantly being a close family person or family. Yeah, pretty much like family, because I think I call them maybe once or twice a week, but they definitely opened up my eyes to things that I thought wasn't possible and kind of showed me ways for the things that I thought wasn't possible, how we can get it done. So
yeah,
the amount of property I bought up, I would say maybe like 6 properties with Judy.
Wow.
So yeah, they definitely deserve all the credit, but I've learned so much from them that now I kind of feel like I can do whatever I want. Nothing is impossible, thanks to her and Morris, and to have a hotel, because we've been building that for a while, and now when I kind of talk to people about it, people can't believe that I have one, and when I explain to them how the process of it, you just got to know the information, and once you know the right information and the right people to guide you.
And that's the thing. A lot of people don't think, especially minorities, they don't think they can own something like that. And that's part of what our goal has been, is making sure that, especially the younger generation, they need more people to kind of guide them the right way, because there's a lot of fakes out there. So, making sure that we instill that in everyone that we make contact with is very important to us.
Yeah. I do wish I would have started earlier.
Yeah.
Early in my career. But then again, you're young. It's kind of hard to tell.
It's never too late.
19-year-olds guys, you should probably do this and that. Not to say I wasn't thinking about it, but
Yeah.
if I knew as much as information that I received from, Judy and Morris, I definitely would have been a little bit more forethought on it. But
so now what you got to do is when you get your license, that's what you start doing with, the generation is helping them.
Yeah,
that's what we're trying to do now. Like, really, like and I live in Tampa, so it's a bunch of different sports out here. I know, like, they're big into football out here, and you got a lot of young athletes. You got NIL now. We have it's called Yo Murphy now. It used to be called House of Athlete, but I see a lot of those guys come in, and that's one of the things I'm going to talk to them about in the next couple of weeks, just to talk about, hey, I mean, and like, I'd be a hypocrite, be like, hey, don't buy this, don't buy that. You know what I'm saying? All did it, but there's a way to do it. There's a way to go about it, and if I can just get one person to listen, did my job or whatever. So it's just part of being an old head now. So
no, it is, but also, bro, because I guess in Michigan they just passed a law for high school players to be able to receive NIL money.
High school.
Oh
shit!
So
damn, like,
yeah. So it's like,
oh my god, can you imagine kids with that money though? Like,
man.
Oh.
So my nephew plays high school, and at some point, I'm not sure if he don't stay at the school he's at now, but just trying to like mentor him and tell him things to do, what you kind of should focus on.
Yeah.
And with kids getting paid now, not to say that's an excuse not to, like, share my wisdom or try to help the guys out. I just think it's definitely going to be a little bit more challenging, which I'm always thrilled to accept any challenge, but I just feel like it's getting a little bit out of hand, but it's good that you be able to make some cash. But just like, my mind is just still like, I can't believe it.
Yeah.
You imagine making that type of money, bro, when you played in college and high school, bro? Like,
no, it's a lot,
Yeah.
I don't think I can handle it.
Nah. If you was telling me I could make some millions in college, I probably would have second thought about going to the NFL.
Really?
I think not. I think going through that struggle, it wasn't really a struggle, because you get a scholarship to these Power 5 schools, or I say Power 5 schools, and I haven't been anywhere else. There's nothing that you really need on one. Like, if you want a car, I'm sure you can, like, scrape up enough cash to get you a nice car. Food is already paid for. Like, your room and board is paid for. And to see kids driving around in Lamborghinis, Ferraris, and having mega mansions now, to me, I just wonder how hungry and passionate they are about football. Like, are you comfortable enough where you ain't really trying to work as hard because you receive no benefit? But if anything, I just feel like when it wasn't no NIL, everybody was on the same level. Obviously, certain guys are stars, or certain guys are bigger than other guys, but it kind of just kept everybody kind of focused on one goal, one mission, and obviously getting better. But to try to pursue that goal to get to the bag now, you're getting it back in high school, you're getting it back in college.
You need the league for it. It's because I'll say, when I was in school, it's kind of the same thing. Like in Tennessee, you want to state. I'm sure it was the same thing too. But like, we had everything we needed, obviously. But it was like a weird bro. Like,
a weird bro.
It was a fun bro. Then again, we weren't really broke, but it's like you had enough money to get this, and do that.
Get by, yeah.
Well, we didn't have enough money. Say if we want to go like to the islands or go, we ain't had none for that. It was just
probably good. We didn't.
No, for real.
Probably good.
You can get, at that age, you can get into some trouble with that kind of money.
My frontal lobe wasn't fully developed yet to be making them type of decisions. Like, just the goal, just to get to the league was the main goal. And obviously, you wanted to be good at the school that you were at. So, the guys, obviously, there's transfers and stuff like that. The transfer rules are different, but be with guys 2, 3, 4 years, and I mean, you build a brotherhood. You build. There's still dudes in Tennessee that I still talk to today. Like, I just officer literally just now that I played on the D line with, and it's like those. It's weird because you see guys playing 3 schools, 3 years.
That makes me angry. Like, what you running for? Like, ain't no such thing as a best situation for you. You know what I mean? Like, and then another thing, let's say you are like the best player at that position. If you ain't got nobody else pushing you or competing you, like, how are you growing? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I don't know. It's just a bit different, you know. Just a new challenge. We got to figure out how to get through it. But on the other side, I definitely think it's good for the athletes and the players to be able to change their family in a certain type of way. You know, it's not top tier NFL money, but in today's world, you know, anything they can receive or get is helpful.
Yeah, especially in this economy. Yeah, it's crazy right now. So
I need to stop watching the news.
Yeah,
with a lot of my free time, boy, I be dove in the CNN, the Fox channels. I'm trying to figure out which side is talking what, and I'm like, man, I'm still confused. Like,
I know.
Should I take my money out the banks? Is everything going to zero? Like, yeah. Thank God for my financial advisor.
Like, I was like, I just started listening to podcasts. Like, this is podcast. And you know, obviously everybody has an opinion, and this podcast is mainly for to just shed light on a lot of people just see us in a certain type of way.
Yeah.
But these podcasts, everybody think they know it all. Everybody think they do this or do that. I'm just like, but this person say one thing and they're right. Say the opposite and they're right. I don't know who to listen to, but
But that's a challenge, though. You know, finding somebody that you can trust, a mentor that you respect, and that's going to give you the right information.
That's the hard part.
That's the hard part. And that right there can definitely make or break, like, you know, your career or wherever you go in life. Because if you just try to do this all yourself and you're making decisions all yourself, don't get me wrong, I'm sure you can make something that's good, but 9 times out of 10, you're gonna stumble, you know, a few times. And not to say you need to know everything, but it's to me, to get where I was at, I probably had about 6 or 7 mentors that either was coaches or, you know, people like Judy that were essential to like my growth in life. So, like you're right. We definitely need to be voices out there for, you know, the younger community. And if it's just one person, we can change, you know, at least we was able to do that. But with my platform and what I've been doing, I think I'm gonna probably, you know, take it up a notch and really dive in more into the community and give back as much as I can, because, you know, the state that we in, I just think is much needed.
Definitely needed. Yeah.
I met Judy through you.
Yeah.
I met Judy through you.
I remember we were at your house, Hank, and he kept looking at me like, who is this person? Like, who is she? And because he was like, you're like everywhere.
Like
everywhere. I'm just like, bro, who is this lady? Like, she the Morris pull up. I was like, who are these people? Like, you got all these athletes over at your house, because you used to have, you know, like off day or whatever, we pull up, watch the games or just have a little event or whatever.
They're like Judy, her team, and Morris. They like the perfect example of like just grinding for what you want in life. You know what I mean? Never settling, always trying to improve, always trying to figure out something new. Like, I respect it so much. I look up to him, you know, a lot. And it's amazing to see the growth and the amount of people they didn't reach, and see today they still work even harder to like go. And you know, that's nice.
It's definitely been a blessing. You know, and I started off with a really small platform. So you always think there's no way I can do this, you know, and But as time went on, I'm like, I need to show my kids. We need to show our kids that, what do you want to do? If it doesn't matter how long it takes, it's going to take long, for something to be, successful. And you just have to grind every day and make sure that you're doing right by people. You do right, everything will kind of unfold.
You definitely, and it wasn't even just Hank, like it was other people.
Yeah.
Too. And I'm just like, okay, cool. And obviously, I spoke at event in Vegas, and I shouted Judy out, and I'm just like, I didn't even have to do any of that or whatever, but it was just like, just to let people know, actually made an impact on my life, obviously my life, and obviously, some of these things my kids will benefit from. And that's what it's about. Those connections you make through, being in the league and trying to figure out like, what are you going to do next? Because, even at our baby shower, she was like, how much longer are you going to play? I was like, I think this is going to be my last year. And she's like, okay, what are you going to do after? I'm like, I was like, I think I'm gonna get into real estate. And she was like, she didn't even know I wanted to get into real estate. She was like,
yeah.
Wait a minute.
Right. And she was like, well, if you do, like, call me. And I up on it. I was like, look, I'm getting my license ASAP.
Yeah.
It's been 100 miles per hour ever since. So,
yeah.
Very proud of Kendal.
Yeah.
No, he's doing his thing.
Yeah, no, he is no joke. He just hits the ground running, and I love his work ethic because, it's hard to find people like that where, they to your point earlier, Johnathan, you don't settle, you just keep going, and he has done that since the moment he passed his test, and I've been really impressed with Kendal.
Yeah. No, he's been doing this thing. But to be a real estate agent, you gotta have that mindset. Or
you do.
You just be a real estate agent with a license.
No,
The business just don't come to you. You know
you gotta go out and get it, right?
Yeah. In Florida, there was a statistic last year in 2025. It was like 90% of real estate agents did not sell a home. I'm like, excuse me? Like, it's probably like 3 months into it. And mind you, I'm still grinding. I'm going, like you said, I'm going to these events. I'm speaking, like I'm just being out there. I'm showing up everywhere. And I'm like, okay. That was a little nerve-wracking a little bit. I was like, man, I said, maybe. I was like, okay. And then obviously we closed some stuff kind of towards the end of the year. And I'm just like, okay, like,
the average rookie agent, they don't close a deal within that year.
No, they don't.
That's the norm,
Yeah.
And you close like what, 2 deals in
end of the year? Yeah. Within
during a tough time right now too.
Oh yeah.
Things are starting to pick up a little bit more over here.
Tampa.
Stuff in Tampa, well, both Tampa and Tennessee, because even in Tennessee, like we've had like 3 showings this week on just one house, and the house ain't even done yet.
What's the price on that one?
So that one is listed at $625, and then we got another one that's right next to that one. That's probably going to be in the 700s, and that's the one where the people want the lot next to it. And then we're getting the renderings of the other subdivision, and this is like a big 3/4 of an acre, 2 3/4 of an acre lots. And those are going to be pretty big homes on those.
Are you selling acre lots, or it just depends on whatever size the buyer's looking to like get?
Yeah, so we have around 22 lots, and so they range anywhere from 1/3 of an acre to 3/4 of an acre. And so there's 2 subdivisions we have in Knoxville, and then there's a 3rd subdivision that we're going to be just completely like doing everything in Nashville, and that's just a small 6-home subdivision. Anywhere between about 1.75 to 2 mil per home. So so I actually have a listing appointment probably sometime in February. So the investor he's a black owned investor, and he kind of wants to see people like us my uncle's going to be building. He's going to be in charge of that, and that's why I talked about like our LLC is going to be taking over. And and my uncle's kind of going to be more of like an advisor role. So it's a good opportunity for us, and I definitely appreciate them kind of like bringing me along.
Yeah, for sure.
No, that's huge.
Yeah.
Tennessee is nice.
Yeah, no, I love it. I love it out there.
I've never been. I'm dying to go, especially in Nashville.
I thought Columbus was like a college town, like one of the nicest ones. And when we came down there to, I think, scrimmage Tennessee, and we went down there, I'm looking like, oh man, I feel like I'm in Columbus. Everybody got the boots on and the vibe, like it's good food. I'm like, that's why I see why everybody, flocking there to move and to live out there. So
yeah,
I plan on taking a trip, taking my siblings and the wifey out there just to go have a good time because it's amazing out there. The music, the culture, the people.
Yeah, I want to go too.
And they love some Tennessee football, boy.
Oh, they do.
They are
diehard fans.
Insane. Like our fans. So I went to a game this year. I went to the Arkansas game. It was a weekend. So they had like all of us on the sideline. It was cool. It was a good time. And I was supposed to do like a whole media thing with the fans, but the beer company that I was supposed to do the stuff with hit me up late, but they were like, well, next year, like we got you. So I was just like, cool, I'm just gonna walk around the tailgate with whoever. Man, when we made a team.
Yeah.
Barely.
Yeah,
but it was a struggle. It was a struggle. Fans are crazy, man.
I don't know how fans tailgate and then go watch a football game. I can't be
especially in cold ass weather.
Too drunk watching football. I get so frustrated.
Yeah. That's how Buffalo was. Buffalo, the first game Ness ever went to, and she wanted to go to the game. And I told her, I was like, are you sure? And at the time I didn't know about the suites. Like the suites. This is my first week there. I'm like, are you sure you want to do this? She's like, yeah, I want to go to the game. I'm like, all right. We playing Miami on Thursday Night Football.
Yeah.
And it is snowing, freezing cold, like snowing, bro.
Yeah.
When I tell you, fans throwing snowballs at the Dolphins players. Like, they had the intercom talking about something. Hey, fans keep throwing snowballs. Your penalty, they were still throwing them.
Yeah.
And Ness was up there with dudes who had no shirt on, just crazy. She was like, never again. I was like, I told you.
All drunk.
Yeah, I was like, I told you.
That's a little bit on you. You should have like let her know. Like,
I did. I said,
put her with the other wives
from Montreal. So I was like, it's gonna be like this is probably worse weather than Montreal.
Yeah.
He was like, no, she wanted to support. So I'm like, okay, cool. All right, bet. She said she came to the truck. She's like, that was terrible.
Last the whole game? Was she there the whole game?
I think she ended up going up like at halftime, like one of the teammates' wives or whatever. Just like, no, we can leave. So
you were just at that Denver game this past week, and we had seats out there, but we knew someone in the club seats, and we left 5 minutes outside, and that was it. Once we saw the snow coming, we're like, hell no, it was too cold.
Yeah.
It was unbearable.
I was a little confused. I'm like, what they doing in Denver? I thought Morris was a 49ers fan and Judy Raiders fan, maybe Seahawks fan. Like, what are they going to the Broncos? And then Morris told me to connect. I said, okay, that's cool. That's all right.
Yeah.
It was in Boston too, like the week before.
Yeah. Man,
he went to Boston. Yeah.
Okay. I was like, one of y'all,
because I can't be on the go.
Well, we're empty nesters. That's what life is like when you have no kids to worry about.
Yeah. I don't want to rush to be an empty nester, but
please don't. Yeah, it's gonna fly by already, so don't.
Oh, it's already flying by. It's crazy. How fast time is moving.
We trying to catch up to you, Hank?
Huh?
So we trying to catch up to you?
Oh man. Yeah. Baby Jace be waking up at 5 a.m. ready to attack the day. I'm like, bro, give me another hour to read.
That's early.
Yeah.
Zane sleeping. Zane was wake up 7:30, 8 o'clock. Like he don't scream. He be waking up. He be chilling in his bed. So I know Zane. He's good. Well, I know when baby girl, when she's born, she might be the exact opposite.
Oh, she definitely will be the opposite.
Yeah, so I'm getting my mind right for that.
Yeah.
And
right. I got my mind right and my guns right.
Well, I'll tell you, I was like, yeah, I got to go to the gun store. She and the due date is, so Zane's birthday is July 2nd, and baby and Ness is due July 1st.
Oh. No way.
Back to back birthdays, brother. Good luck.
I just hope it's not on the same day, bro. Yeah, I just hope it's not on the same day, like, because I'm gonna have to hear about that for the rest of my life.
Yeah,
and I just don't. Zane already got a little bit of like only child syndrome, and it ain't even been 2 years yet.
Yeah, and now to share a birthday.
Yeah. So we're gonna see, and I'm definitely gonna be more so of a girl dad. So,
yep,
yeah, no, 100% girl dad.
It is, man. I'm sorry.
I got my twin, my son. They say he look just like me, but my daughter, she's like, that's my. I ain't saying favorites because I love Jace just as much, but she's the first one.
We all have a favorite, Hank.
What Dion did, you know what Dion did? He right to his kids. Hey, look, we gonna be competing until the day I'm gone.
Yeah, I don't mind them staying with me as long as they can. Tell you the truth.
Yeah, I hear you.
I feel the same way already, and I'm only 18.
So, what's next for your life, Hank? Now that you're possibly retiring.
So I got my podcast that I'm doing. I got my YouTube channel, Big Time Hank.
That's blowing up too.
I shoot daily vlogs for.
Subscribe to that.
I'm in the process of probably starting a channel with one of my old teammates, Demontre Moore. Obviously going to the internship for the NFL to broadcast, and I'm gonna try that out. I was gonna sign up for like the coaching interview because at some point I think I do want to get into coaching, but really just trying different things, seeing what really like calls me. I would say right now doing the content creating, the YouTube and the podcast, I'm really enjoying that. But at some point I would like to, I don't know about being a head coach one day, but definitely being like an assistant coach. So just really just taking it a day at a time. I was joking with Master. I said I never really had a real job before. I should just go trying to sign up for like Starbucks or work at McDonald's just to see how it is, because I never really had a job.
See how the other side lives.
She looked at me like I was crazy. I said, "Well, I find something to do."
A Starbucks barista,
or be a server or something. Because she talks about it all the time when she used to be a server and how cool it was. I said, "Yeah, lucky you didn't have a regular job." But yeah, I'm gonna just really take my time. I ain't too much in a hurry to try to dive into something. Obviously, I need to pass my real estate test because I started that. But at some point, I need to go back and finish my degree. So just got to come up with a nice calendar and plan everything accordingly.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. Well, you got your house done, so that's good. That's one check mark off.
Yes.
Working on that house since I was with you.
I know it's been a long time. And then, if anything, the biggest thing is my boys winning the Super Bowl. So if we can do that, this year has been an amazing year.
That's awesome.
I'm man. Hope y'all get it done. That's a cool story, especially with Sam Darnold and kind of all that he's dealt with when he was with the Jets, and even when he went to Carolina too, and to kind of see him resurrect his career like that, and see him, like you said, like the defense was great. The offense was
definitely. My boy DeMarcus Lawrence was with the Cowboys for a long period of time, and for him to come over his first year and get to the Super Bowl, man, it's
a nice story. Yeah,
great story, man. But also, you was talking about Sam Darnold, man. A lot of these kids that come out of college, they make it seem like they're just not good enough or they're not ready. And I'm not sure why they don't talk about it in the media as much, but a lot of that is having the right coaches
up top.
Yeah, up top, and
I appreciate you having the conversation with us, Hank.
Mhm.
And you know, like a brother to me, you know, I spent a couple of years with you just to see what you got going on. Again, like anything you need from me on this end, I got you. And hopefully y'all get a win for the Super Bowl.
Win.
Oh, no doubt. Appreciate you guys. I'm just seeing y'all soon.
All righty.
All right, take care.
Such a good guy. He's like a brother, I swear.
Yeah.
That guy is like,
No, Hank is good people.
He's such a good dude. Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching episode 6. Now we're about to start Kendal's Crash Out. Today's Crash Out, I wanted to talk about since we got Super Bowl Sunday coming up. A lot of these guys, you know, waited their whole life to get to this moment and grinded their whole life to get to this moment. And whether they started in, you know, as a 7-year-old, whether it's Pee-wee, whether it was in high school, whether it was college, wherever they wanted to start, a lot of these kids need to realize that the work was put in for these guys to be in this moment. No matter who wins in this game, this moment is dedicated all to hard work and perseverance. And, you know, we got NIL, we talked about that earlier. We got all these other things, but is that really the important thing that we want for our kids? Like the development that these kids need to get to these certain points is huge. And obviously, you know, it starts with, you know, the coaches and the parents and stuff like that to guide these kids to the points where they need to get to. Luckily, I had a good support system when I was in high school. I had coaches who believed in me. I had family who believed in me, and I was able to live out a dream. But a lot of these kids just need to understand that it's a lot more to just what you'll get, you know, for NIL for the first year or two. It's a brotherhood in college. I still talk to a lot of these kids. I say kids when we were kids. I talked to a lot of these guys, you know, 3-4 years with each other, and we're still cool now. And a lot of these guys are like some of my best friends. So just look at it like that when it comes to just the route you're going to take as far as, you know, your high school, your college, and your pro career, because at the end of the day, it's the relationships that you do build. And a lot of these people are here because they made the right decision and they made the right dedications to get to the point they're at now. So that's Kendal's Crash Out. I appreciate it. Episode 6. And again, got our amazing host, Judy, here, and we'll see you next time.
Hit that bell and subscribe to